Well, good morning, everyone. I'm Pastor Cullen, joining you again for another of our daily devotionals together, where we seek to invigorate your faith so that we can all better live, love, and act like Jesus. And this week, we're practicing justice because of all the injustice and awareness of injustice that's coming in our world. And I heard someone say earlier, I'm reading this book called Woke Church. And in the book, the author, Eric Mason, says that he's listening to an interview with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z said that the biggest impact and component to racial equality and reconciliation has been hip-hop. While he is right, I was equally distraught and convicted, because shouldn't that be the church? Shouldn't the church be the place where we're pursuing racial equality and reconciliation? It is our ministry, as Paul says, the ministry of reconciliation. So today, I want us to think about that as we reflect on this verse from Psalm 28. Would you read verse 2 with me? It says, "Hear the voice of my supplication as I cry to you for help, as I lift up my hands towards your most holy sanctuary." I think we often forget as Christians, when we call ourselves that, when we bear this title Christians, it means to be Christ-like or little Christs. And so we should do the same things that Christ would do or that God would do. And as people cry out for help, God helps those that cry out for help. As such, as people are crying out for help, we shouldn't be so quick to project our own worldview onto their situations. We should help. I think one of the biggest issues that we have is that we don't listen and we don't seek to help. When things like this happen, we begin to make up the narrative. For example, why is it surprising to anyone that when people don't feel heard, they speak louder? When you are having a conversation with someone and you don't feel heard, for most people, the natural response is to increase your volume. In the same way, when people are hurting and crying for help and no one is listening, they increase their volume. The church needs to be the place where we listen. We hear the cry for help and we offer service and love and assistance to this cry. And so today, once again, I would invite you to hear and reflect on the cry for help, because in the coming days, we're going to begin talking about how you right here watching this video can help bring justice to these situations. So reflect, listen, and join me again tomorrow when we begin to take action.